Taurus, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette, if you've never viewed me before. Taurus, this is a bonus reading I'm doing for the St. Patrick's Day holiday. I don't have my green on today. I did on the last reading. Um, but I don't know if you celebrate it where you live, but it seems like around where I live, everybody is Irish for the day. Um, I'm doing this reading just because we always talk about gratitude and everything like that, and it never seems like we practice it enough. So it's kind of like a three. It's going to be a three-card spread, and I'm going to be doing one oracle card and reading a passage out of the Stone Temple Oracle um guidebook. They have been a little bit heavy so far. Um, they're general readings, Tara. So just take the pieces that resonate and then leave the rest. When I was meditating on your cards, Taurus, some of the symbols that I was getting that you might find lucky are some of you might have a connection to the number 7 or the number 8 or 888. Um, some of you might have a connection to rainbows or like squirrels or chipmunks. I was also getting that some of you might have had like a might be really grateful for like a second chance in something. Um like you might have been in trouble for something in the past and you're really grateful for a second chance in something. Maybe you got caught doing something and now you're getting a second chance and you're really grateful for it. Um some of you I feel like almost you could have had a near death experience. Um some of you I feel like or somebody you know had a near death experience or something like that. Or and you thought you were gonna lose them. Um I also feel like some of you are have a like something connected with like babies also. Like a let's see what we have for you, Taurus. Okay, what do you have on the bottom of that cube? You have the Five of Cups on the bottom. Okay. Taurus. I don't know why I say Taurus and sometimes I say Taurus. I apologize. Sometimes it just comes out. It's like New Orleans and New Orleans. I don't know. I'm sorry. So you have the Six of Cups, you have the Star card, and you have the Three of Swords. Okay. So, what I feel like this is saying, Taurus, is that, how does this make you lucky? So, we're practicing, gratitude. Or how does this make me lucky? So, how does this make you lucky, right? So, You know, like I said, like I was saying before, I felt like on when I was meditating on your cards, I feel like some of you um might be having a second chance in something or something like that was coming in really strong. I feel like, this is, the Six of Cups represents, a calm, it can represent a blessing after a storm. Um, I said it could be connected to children. The Six of Cups can represent, it represents children. It represents nostalgia. It represents a feeling of, you know, just a feeling of when something felt good in the past. Um, and you have the Three of Swords, but you also have the Star card. And the Star card is about having faith. It's about having, faith, hope, wish fulfillment. Something, that's coming in where you always just imagine, that something, good was going to happen. And the Three of Swords is temporary, and it's a short-term thing, but it's also, a period of grieving, and I feel like this is almost like when events have happened in the past. Um, it's almost like you endured this pain, and then, you get you keep your faith and you keep your hope through, these events. Maybe it was one event, maybe it was more. Um, whatever it is. You have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And I feel like, what that's saying is that, maybe, you know, when these things might happen, and you keep your faith and that star comes in and things kind of get, you do get your second chance. I feel like maybe sometimes you have that Five of Cups energy where you think, but what if it happens again? You kind of get pulled back in there. Or you feel like, well, what if, what if I mess up? What if I go back to that? Or, what if, they get sick, or, or what if I get sick, or, whatever it could be. Um, or something like that. Whatever, it's going to be different for all of you. Um, I feel like that's kind of where that Three of Swords can kind of creep in, kind of in that combination with that, Six of Cups, You remember how great everything was, you remember that good, happy Six of Cups feeling, and it's that feeling that we all get. It's so good, you're so happy. You don't want it to go away. And when you think about it going away, there's Three of Swords come in. It's like it's so good. It's painful to even think about, you know? And and I feel like that's kind of like where you're at. You almost feel like, but it's almost like it's kind of like that feeling kind of ruins it for you in a way, But it's like, how does that make me lucky? How does that make me lucky? Well, because you have the Star card. And the Star card is more powerful. It's a major arcana, and these are minor arcanas, And when you have that, it's almost like as long as you keep your faith, as long as you keep your hope, as long as you keep, you know, nurturing whatever it is that you're involved in, and as long as you, keep doing what you're doing, and, you know, staying on your path and staying in this, Six of Cups energy, where it feels, nostalgic and childlike, even doing the things like you used to do back then. Um, maybe you felt, more childlike. You used to do things like you did back then when you were a child. Maybe you had more energy because you used to do certain things. Maybe you just played more, like you were more playful. Um, it's kind of like that type of thing. But I feel like no matter what kind of comes in, whenever that Three of Swords kind of comes in and kind of, you know, rains on your parade, as long as you have that, the Star card's going to come in. It's going to come in and it's always going to be okay. And sometimes there are going to be towers and things like that in our life, but the star always comes after the tower, and everything always ends up being okay. Sometimes it's not perfect, but it always ends up being okay. And then we kind of progress. Let's move on and see what the oracle card says. You have the number 14. Um, I apologize if my word if I can't get these words perfect. You never realize how bad of a speller or a reader you are until you are an adult. I don't know why. It's number 14, the lost star, rebirth out of the darkness into the light. The lost star, and you literally the lost star, and you have the star card. Yeah, let's see. Oh, one page away, one page away. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up for you so you can see that right here. I have a marker so you can, there we go. Okay. Okay. Number 14, The Lost Star Rebirth. Out of the darkness into the light. Star words. Loss, setback, strength. You may be feeling lost or defeated, as if everything is collapsing and crashing down around you. Don't give up or be disheartened. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You will find your way out of this mess. Electra, the lost star, is here to tell you this setback is only temporary. Know that you can and will overcome any meteor shower headed your way. You will find your heavenly Milky Way once more. This experience has only made you stronger and wiser. Step forward with confidence to be seen, heard, and appreciated. Don't dim your light for anyone or anything. Yeah, and I think that's really fitting, Tars. It's literally like what, we're saying, you know, don't dim your light, for anyone or anything. And it's like, don't let this setback, this Three of Swords, ever get in your way because, whatever happens to you, it's always going to, literally, this lost star, you have the star card. It's exactly like, what we were saying, it's always going to come in and it's always going to guide you through it. You couldn't get more, it's almost like confirmation. It's just, you're always going to be okay. And like I said, towers are going to come, they're going to go, but the star always comes after those. And you're always going to find your way and you're always going to be okay, which makes you very, very lucky and always, always have gratitude about it. Um, I'm going to close out the reading with that, Taurus. I think it was really, really good for you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Until then, if you do go out on the holiday, just have a lot of fun and be safe and just enjoy yourself. Thank you so much. Bye.